Hi everyone, my name is Rudy and I am a content creator that is out there helping content creators grow their influence and audience across multiple platforms. And today I want to talk to you about a very easy and simple content strategy that is used by multiple people all the time to grow their audience themselves. Before we dive into this, I want to go ahead and take an opportunity to just say that some of this is going to sound easy, but it is going to be somewhat difficult to pull off. A lot of it can be done in the forefront, like there's a lot of work and effort that goes on setting things up, but once everything's done, it is going to be super easy to get things going, and once the ball starts rolling, it'll just keep on going and snowballing and so on and so forth. This is very reminiscent of compounding over a long period of time, so to speak. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think that it's very easy to go ahead and fire up OBS and hit that start streaming button and just start streaming. We can go ahead and play whatever video game we want. We can go ahead and go into just chatting and just talk to people and just have an honest conversation with people, or at least with our audience. With that being said, you kind of leave things to chance. You kind of leave things into randomness, and sometimes you might go ahead and finish an entire stream, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, who knows, and you might have nothing. You might not have anything that you have that is worth sharing online. You might find a couple of clips here and there if you have like an epic moment within a game, if you knock out like a bunch of kill streaks within like a run and COD or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, you leave it up to chance. I think that is extremely important to go into a stream with some form of a plan, some form of content that you know in the back of your mind, this is what I want to create. This is what I want to get out of this stream so I can go ahead and post this on other platforms. Gary Vaynerchuk, he is a very prominent marketer. If you don't know him, I highly recommend you look him up, look at some of the books. I'm not sponsored by him or anything like that, but he's talked a lot about creating content and repurposing that content across multiple platforms. This goes ahead and makes it easier for you to go ahead and take, hey, I have this piece of content, I have this video, I have this clip, I can post it on TikTok, I can post it on IG Reels, I can post it on Twitter, and use that on more discoverable platforms to grow your audience on Twitch. Because you're going to go ahead and get this content and you're going to put it across multiple platforms, it might become very cumbersome very quickly when you're streaming 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. So one of the easiest ways to go ahead and kind of take this and go into it in the smartest way possible is by batch editing. This is a concept that I've seen a lot of YouTubers take up, where they will go ahead and sit down and at the beginning of the month, they will plan out a month's worth of content and they will record a month's worth of content, and then they will edit it on a separate day, a month's worth of content. That way, throughout the rest of the month, once they knock out all their work throughout that week, the rest of the month, they have the opportunity to brainstorm ideas and to kind of be in creative mode and kind of figure out what it is that they want to go ahead and create to post on YouTube later on. For Twitch, it's a little bit more difficult because we are a live streaming platform, and because things are live and because things are happening right then and there. But if you go in with intention, again, step one, kind of like getting everything and saying, I have a plan in what it is that I want to create, you can go ahead and think of, okay, this is what I want to get out of this. This is what I want to go ahead and create. And that way I have an idea of what it is that I want to go ahead and post across all of these platforms at the same time. Obviously, logging into each and every single application, posting everything, across multiple applications is super time consuming. Scheduling things out is a much easier approach towards everything. I'm not sponsored by them, but later.com is probably one of the easiest ways and the free way of doing things. Obviously, when you go in, you can go ahead and connect all of your accounts and get them going. I know that they have Instagram, I know that they have Facebook, and I know that they have Twitter. I think that they're working on a TikTok integration. Last time I checked, I could be wrong, but this is a very easy and a free way for you to go ahead and manage all of your platforms all across all the social media platforms and just schedule content. It's literally drag and drop. You upload whatever it is that you're doing, you drag it in, put in text, boom, schedule that out. And that way you will have your social media channel working for you while you sleep, which I think is probably one of the best ways to go ahead and schedule things out. Same thing with video batch editing. You can also go ahead and use batch scheduling for all of this content, which I think goes ahead and goes into that premise of you're going to sit down, you're going to go ahead and schedule everything that needs to be done for an entire month. And again, this doesn't have to be a month, it could be a weekly thing, but the idea is that you sit down, you knock it all out, and that way the rest of the time for your set period until you have to do it again, you don't have to think about it. You can go ahead and think about other things. You can think about creating content, you can stream, you can go online, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, but you don't have to worry about it because it's going to be scheduled, it's going to be posted, and whatever it may be. Obviously with Twitter, there's plenty of things that are happening. There's news that comes in and goes, but at this end of the day, it's having less time to like worry about things and more time about creating things. Obviously, as we all know, this is a business. If you're just doing it for fun and you're just, doing it just for shits and giggles, that's fine. That's cool. But for some people that want to go ahead and make this a living and make this their career, they need to go ahead and think of it as a business. If you are doing this as a business, you are a solopreneur. You are doing this by yourself. You need to go ahead and find applications to speed things up. And when there's one that's for free, might as well use it. Might as well make the best of it. If you like this video and you found anything useful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to stay up to date. If you want to learn more about several of the mistakes that I made starting my YouTube journey and my YouTube career, click on this video. That way you can go ahead and see what other stuff I've done. Until next time, guys, we will see you. Peace.